DeAndre Ayton sitting it out for Phoenix, but it's cool. We still got a primetime matchup by two of the greatest young stars. Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans are on the road in Phoenix to take on the Suns. We obviously know there is no love lost between these two teams, and this game was no different. Booker going to work early as the Suns take the 7-point lead. But you got to watch out for these Pelicans. They get to working, and oftentimes they go on these huge runs. You see Marshall with the fadeaway three, then McCollum, who's been balling this season for the Pelicans, knocks down the three as well, and then he goes baseline. That deuce goes, and then Zion's like, it really ain't no fun if the star of this team can't get none. Mr. Williamson inside. The Pelicans explode for a big halftime lead in the third. More of the same. Zion takes it out on the rim. I don't know what he's mad at, but the rim is the victim on that one. Pelicans up big, but here comes Devin Booker and the Suns. He's just going to work any which way possible. Multiple and ones got the Suns back in business as they close the deficit down to 5 in the fourth. It's Booker inside again for the deuce plus the foul. Phoenix, like, yo, been there, done that. Book fading in the corner and leaving with a three-pointer. Booker pulling up. Booker knocking it down. A season high 58 points. Never forget, this man is one of few people who can say he dropped 70 in a game before. Zion didn't drop 70, but did have 30. We got a close one here down the stretch, again, between the Suns and Pelicans. Chris Paul had 18, none bigger than those three. And put that together with Devin Booker's 58. That's 76 from your backcourt. It helps the Suns come back to get a 4-point win at home over the Pelicans. 118 to 114. If you have not done so, please make sure you subscribe to this channel at FERRO. Our goal is 100,000 subscribers, and we want to get there quickly. Subscribe now if you're enjoying content like this. Ladies and gentlemen, I just talked about this a week or so ago. I'm going to go right back to it. Yo, we got something here, y'all. NBA fans, there is something here between this Phoenix Suns and New Orleans Pelicans, these squads here. I think we got something brewing here, and I'm trying to figure out what is the something and who does the something consist of, right? Because so far this year, Brandon Ingram's been out of the lineup in most of these Pelican Suns matchups, right? Last year, obviously, Zion was out of the lineup for the Pelican Suns matchups in the playoffs. I'm trying to figure out from the Suns side, is it Devin Booker against the Pelicans? Is that the rivalry? Chris Paul doesn't really seem to be a part of it this year, but he was very much a part of it in the playoffs last year when he just dominated the Pelicans in a few of those games in the first round last year. I'm trying to figure out what is the rivalry, because CJ McCollum don't really give me that type of energy, but Zion definitely wants to beat up on the Suns. DeAndre Ayton is kind of up and down with me. I really don't know where he fits in, because I don't believe he's going to be a Phoenix Sun long term. You can feel the tension in the room with him in that Phoenix Sun squad. So I'm still trying to put together what I believe of this rivalry. Typically, I can say, oh, yeah, this is going to be good. It's the Houston Rockets led by Tracy McGrady taking on Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. There's the rivalry right there. It's Kobe versus T-Mac. It's Ron Artest versus Kobe. It's Shane Battier versus Kobe. It's LeBron James versus Paul Pierce. It's you know what I mean? Usually I can like zone in on the players in a rivalry. This rivalry is a little unique because I think it's more or less, I want what you got. You got to the finals recently. We believe we next up, which I think is what the Pelicans are thinking. And then you got the Suns like, hold on, young fellas. Y'all good, but y'all ain't us. So there's something there. I'm still trying to figure out the players and who's who in this rivalry. But I am enjoying every minute of these Suns and Pelicans games. It's a darn shame that they were scheduled all so early that we don't have any of that to look forward to maybe the playoffs at this point. You know what? I liked when out of the bubble, Adam Silver and them, they scheduled the first half of the year, and then they went back in and scheduled the second half of the year after All-Star break or around that. Because boy, would I love to see a Pelicans Suns matchup on one of them Sunday ABC games, you know, in March, right before the playoffs, like one of the third Sunday in March, fourth Sunday in March, right before the playoffs, top of April. I would love to see these two teams making that push, because I'm not 100% sure if we're going to see these two teams in the playoffs, because they're both going to likely be high seeds, and I don't see either one of them making it to the conference finals, to be honest with you, this year. So we'll see. Hopefully this is not the last time we see the Pelicans and Suns this year.